Good evening out there, ladies and gentlemen. Jimmy Nemesis here, doing another YouTube video for the Jimmy Nemesis Experience YouTube channel. Which, by the way, if you're not subscribed, please feel free to do so right now. Hit subscribe, and please feel free to like, share, and of course subscribe, like I've already said. So anyway, this little video is not about anything special. It's just basically another video of me doing what I do best, ranting, raving, bitching, complaining, whatever the hell you want to call it. So I'm going to do it if I'm already going to be accused of it. You know, what the hell, right? But you know, folks, I'm making this video to basically let everybody know, you know how you can tell when you're in Hagerstown, Maryland? One of the surefire ways of knowing that you're in Hagerstown, Maryland is basically, well, first of all, let me start off a little backstory here. I basically, born and raised here in Hagerstown. Don't get me wrong, I'm not exactly proud of it. It's not my finest half hour, but, you know, it's whatever happened. So it's basically, you know, whatever at this point. So anyway, I'm just out for a little stroll. And in the meantime, I was getting ready to tell you why you can tell you're in Hagerstown. I'm walking to the liquor store the other night. And it was about maybe 2 or 3 nights ago this happened. And there was this elderly lady outside this liquor store. And I'm crossing the street, getting ready to enter the liquor store. Well, what happened next was not entirely too shocking, given the fact of my current location. Basically, Hagerstown, the land of disrespect and the land of bad manners. This lady walks up to me, wants to give me $5, wants me to buy her something in the liquor store. And I just kind of looked at her and said, "You're old enough to go in the store yourself. Why don't you just go ahead and do that?" I mean, I think you misread the sign. It says if you're under 21, you can't come in the store. You're so far over 21, it's not even funny. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to sound rude and all, but come on, really? So, basically, you know, you can always tell when you're back in Hagerstown because you got people that will just walk up to you out of the blue. I mean, you could just be out enjoying a nice little stroll and people will just come walking up to you from out of nowhere and want you to give them like extra change or a cigarette or something, you know. And the whole time I'm kind of thinking to myself, I could totally kill you right now. I mean, you can go out intending, looking totally crazy, you know. You can go out looking like you're going to actually kill somebody. When you can walk out of the door wearing a hockey mask and a machete, and somebody would still come walking up to you wanting something in this town. Why? Because the people in this town are dying from a disease. It's, you know, it's a disease very common in these parts. It's called full of shitness. Very common in Hagerstown. People are basically dying from their own shit because they're full of it. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but they just don't care either. They don't care. Like I said, they'll just walk up to anybody. You know? Folks, a little word of advice. Alright? A few years ago, I'm standing at the bus stop in Hagerstown, ready to catch a county commuter to go to work. A guy comes walking up to me. And me, I'm looking all crazy. This was like 6 o'clock in the morning. I gotta be at work by 7. And I'm standing there waiting for the bus out in the bitter cold. This guy comes walking up to me. "Excuse me, you got a cigarette?" And I'm thinking to myself, dude, I could be a serial killer. I could totally kill you right now. I could snap your neck and not think anything about it. I could be a freaking deranged lunatic. And you're gonna walk up to me like that and ask a blatant question? You know, a point-blank question like that? I'm like, "Sorry, sir, I don't have a cigarette, but if you hurry, the guy with the mask and the machete, he might have something for you if you cut him in on a little bit of a deal." So, the point is to the story It doesn't matter how crazy you try to make yourself look. People will walk up to you out of the blue. I try to stare at people. Try to give them that cold, hard stare. That get the fuck away from me or I'm going to kill you stare. That shit doesn't work. I should know. I tried. But anyway, I've got to tell YouTube right now that this video is not children's safety. This is just basically a video of Jimmy Nemesis spouting off about how you know when you're back in Hagerstown, Maryland. And now, with that being said, I am Jimmy Nemesis and I shall take my leave. You all have a nice evening, and always remember, Nem's the word. You hear? Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much.